Hi everybody, this is Jackie from Thoughts with the Hot Tub, and it is Saturday, November 29th, I believe. And I'm sitting here, it's pretty early right now. The sun has, sort of risen, but it's a little bit cloudy, so we can't see it. I've been listening to an app, or using an app called Happy Minds that a guest in my podcast last week mentioned, and it's brought me to a place where I'm actually consciously thinking about the things that I'm doing and I'm reacting to. And the reason I'm bringing that up today is that back in April, I was in Mexico and I was having a text conversation. And text is never a good way to have conversations of any significance, in case you weren't aware of that. And this conversation wasn't going well. I'm not going to give you all the details, but it kind of ended with the person saying, "I'm done talking to you." And for whatever reason, I took that to mean this individual was completely done. So I said, "Oh, in the text, okay, I love you anyway. Have a good life." And that was it. That was the end. Not the most appropriate way to end things. If I had taken a moment to think about it, I probably would have realized that what the individual meant was that they were finished talking about that particular subject. But we were both kind of heated at the moment, and I took it at face value. And that's what I wanted to talk about today. In the Happy Minds app, today's little lesson was about how your brain interprets things. And one side of your brain gets the action and the other side of the brain gets the emotion. And if you can stop yourself and say, "Why am I feeling that?" or ask some questions, sometimes you can change your emotional response. And the example they gave is a woman is scrolling on Facebook and she sees her friends all out enjoying themselves, having a party, and she gets upset because she wasn't invited. And she says, "Well, I know this is payback because I was out a few weeks ago and I was the one posting the pictures and they weren't with me, so they're paying me back." And she felt really bad. And it turns out that they did invite her. She got an email. She responded to the email saying that she was coming, but she forgot to put it in her calendar, so she forgot about it. And her friends even texted her and said, "Hey, are you okay? Why didn't you show up?" Had she taken the time to stop and evaluate things a little bit better, all of the anger from not being included and the hurt feelings might have been avoided. So I guess what I'm saying is, since April, since that activity happened, I'm trying to step back and think about what I'm doing and how I'm reacting before it happens. Not before it happens, when it happens, before I react overtly. I'm stopping and saying, is what I'm thinking really the way things are? Could this be interpreted a different way? What is the person actually saying? And all of these things take a little bit of time, and it gives me a chance to take a breath. It doesn't always work. I'm certainly not perfect. And I spend, a lot of time still being hurt or angry or, whatever the feeling might be about things that are supposedly happening to me. But I'm learning that if I take a moment and just breathe, things aren't usually as bad or as upsetting as what I'm making them out to be. Taking that a step further, I'm also expanding that take a moment to breathe into my spending, because I I tend to buy things on the spur of the moment. And, things that I say I need, but they're really just, ooh, I'd like to have that kind of things. So I'm taking a moment and saying, why do I want it? Is it something I'm really going to use? Does it, fill a need that I've got, or is it just a void, just a cool thing to have that I saw and I could save money because it's on sale now, according to Facebook, or it's on sale now and maybe it's something that I can use, but is it something that really will make life better? Anyway, I'm rambling again. My point today was, before you respond, before you react to something, take a beat, take a breath, and ask yourself, am I seeing the whole picture? Could this be interpreted some other way? Is there something else that I could be doing? And I think you'll find that often there is another answer, another action, another way to interpret something. And it's good to see all sides before you make a judgment, I think. So this is Jackie from Thoughts from the Hot Tub, and I hope you have a great day.